Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Tuesday Talks for Tabitha. This is going to be a quick and easy little blurb. Make sure you share this with friends and family because I'm going to be giving you some tips today. So come on here and tell me if you're watching this on replay and where you're coming from. Or if you're on here live, tell me hello. Okay, so everybody, I am super excited to kind of go over some things. One thing that I get asked all the time is different questions, random questions about decorating and things like that. So today I'm going to read one of the questions that I got because it's brilliant, okay? So if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, leave them down below and we'll get started. Okay, this lady is, this particular question was from Donna from South Carolina. This is what she said. She has had several different interior designers redo her house. She said, it feels like there's no cohesiveness and no flow to it. What would you suggest, Tabitha? Because I feel like I'm stuck, that it all feels so broke up. This is an excellent question. I get this question all the time. And it's so funny that she put this out there because in the elegant community, we are talking about going back to the basics in decorating and we are talking about color. Okay, so if you want to know more about that, come on over there. But I'm going to give you her tip. There's two different tips that I'm going to give you, Donna, for this thing. A lot of times I hear this all the time. People ask about colors, and I love color. You know that. I don't hide that. Hello, everyone. I come on here and I'm telling you hello. But when we're talking about color, it's so important, ladies and gentlemen, that you pick out a neutral palette. And when I say that, and it's one color. So when I say, hey, make sure that you love a gray or a white or a neutral khaki color or whatever, use that palette throughout your entire house, Donna. What happens is most of the time people will go in and they'll do a room and they'll do a color. And then they go to the next room and they do a color. And what happens is it makes the space feel very small and it makes it not feel very flowing and it makes it not, really honestly, be cohesive. So one of the tips that I'm going to ask you to do today is to pick one neutral color and go throughout your entire house with that. That will make the house feel really flowing and it'll make it feel more spacious and it'll give you a more consistent look. As you can tell, like for my drapes back here, you can put color in lots of different doses. It doesn't necessarily always have to be in paint, okay? I'm gonna say that again. It doesn't always have to be in paint. Your house needs a neutral flow to it. And when I say that, is if you have all these different colors everywhere in your whole entire house, it's not going to feel very spacious and it's not going to flow and be cohesive. So that's the number one thing. The second thing I'm going to tell you is, I see this all the time. I get invited to people's houses and they're like, it just doesn't feel like it's flowing and being very cohesive. The second thing that does that is your flooring. Your flooring, okay? So if you have flooring that are all different, you walk in the entryway, you have some tile. You walk the next thing in, and into the dining room and it has hardwood floors. Then you walk into the living room and it has carpeting. That's going to stop your eye, okay? It's kind of like the paint color. It stops your eye from just wandering and it being flowing and cohesive. And it makes the space feel a lot smaller. So the number two things that I would say that you could actually do to your house is pick out a neutral color, just kind of like this, and then add your color in elsewise. Now, you put that neutral color and like your flooring throughout the whole entire house, and it'll make it feel bigger, more spacious, and it'll make it feel like it flows. Kind of like when you go, if you've ever been to open houses and a house is all brand new. You'll see this a lot. You'll see the flooring being the same. You'll see the color of the walls be the same. One of the reasons is because it makes it feel fresh and open and big and spacious. And it's definitely cohesive this way. You can add pops of colors in certain rooms. So you use that color pretty much in about every room besides the places that you put your pop of color, okay? So if you want to know where to put your pops of color, get in the elegant community because we're talking about color and where you use it and how you use it and how to make it very cohesive. So if you want more about this, get in the elegant community. But I hope, Donna, this answers your question about why your house is not feeling cohesive and it's not flowing with you. It's probably because the color, the neutral palette of your color and the flooring are all too different, okay? If you kind of go in there and start painting your house one neutral color, you'll love it again. And try to change your flooring a little bit and make it all cohesive. Okay, guys, I hope this was super helpful. Share along with everybody. Share this with friends and family. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.